Am I the a-hole for asking my husband to hold his pee during a flight with 2 kids? My husband and I flew a 3.5-hour flight with our 3-month-old and a 2.5-year-old recently. We were unable to buy seats together, so I was in the middle aisle with baby, and he was across the aisle of me with the aisle seat and the toddler in the middle. About an hour into the flight, my husband gets up to pee while I'm nursing the baby, and as soon as he leaves, the toddler crawls over to me. I try to get the toddler to sit on my lap, but he causes baby to stop eating, so baby is crying on me while I'm trying to hold the toddler and not disrupt the 2 people I'm sitting next to. Plus, my husband got stuck behind the beverage cart, so he couldn't grab the toddler for 20 minutes. Later, my husband gets up to pee again while I'm feeding the baby, and the same thing happens while I'm trying to feed the baby with the toddler on my lap, ending up with a crying baby and a toddler in one middle seat. Backstory: my husband pees a lot. I've worked with a pelvic floor therapist and told her how frequently he pees, and she agrees it's too much and he should work with a physical therapist to avoid issues down the road. He says he doesn't need help and blames it on drinking lots of water. He does work a full-time job in an office and does go hours without peeing when he has back-to-back calls, so he's capable of holding it. He's never peed himself or had God, really, lady? He's never peed himself or had an accident. He did go to the urologist this year who ruled out any prostate or cancer. After the flight, I told my husband how hard it was to balance both boys and asked if he could just hold his pee. So many times I have to pee when I'm watching the boys, but hold it until timing is better. He said he can't. Next, I asked if he could ask me before he pees and go when baby isn't nursing and I have 2 hands. He said no, and he should be able to pee when he has to go. We have a full summer flying ahead of us, including a few international trips, and I'm worried. Edit. He gets annual physicals and is extremely healthy. No diabetes and all labs are normal. He does ultra marathons and has never peed on himself during a long run. I only mentioned the PT because of a conversation we had. She said if you pee excessively, even if just out of habit, it can lead to problems down the road and recommended peeing only every 3 to 4 hours.